What up, beautiful people? My name is Panama Jackson, and I'm the senior editor of Very Smart Brothas. And I'm your co-host for the Root's second annual Blackest Awards. Joining me in co-hosting duties for the 2021 Skippies is none other than the Root's incredible and fearless leader, editor-in-chief, Danielle Belton.
Thanks, Panama. In honor of the Root's founder, Henry Louis Skip Gates, we are celebrating Blackness in its many forms here at the Skippies. That means highlighting moments in Black excellence that would usually go with no recognition from other award shows. You know who you are. Now let's get this Black-ass party started and hand out the virtual awards.
As we all know, 2020 was a roller coaster of a year, to say the least. And it was also filled with some incredibly unexpected moments.
And it is with no exception that some of those surprising moments took place on the little screen too. The nominees for That's So 2020 Award for Most Unexpected Thing That Happened in 2020 in the Television or Cinematic Arts category are Will Smith and Janet Hubert reconciling during the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion.
I can see now the level of pain and the level of struggle that it was for you just to show up every day.
Young Jeezy and Gucci Mane sitting together in a room at Versus. Ooh, scary.
America. What is America's destiny?
Kanye West presidential run.
I am Kanye West, and I approve this message.
How'd that get in there? Carl Weathers directing an episode of The Mandalorian. Lawrence getting Condola pregnant on Insecure. Ooh, whoopsie.
And the winner is Will Smith and Janet Hubert reconciling during the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion.
But I felt it was necessary for us to finally move forward.
How 2020 is that?
You know, Panama, as writers, we both know that typically there's no harm in breaking a few rules in the midst of the creative process.
I feel you on that one. I'm looking at all you folks who hate the word irregardless or conversate or say things like for all intents and purposes. But for real, in 2020, writers' rooms were definitely doing their own thing in pursuit of excellent TV. The nominees for the Breaking All the Rules Award for Most Entertaining Writing in an Original Series are Power, Book 2, Ghost.
Boy, be very careful.
Insecure.
Everybody, Issa, everybody.
Hey. I'm kind of tired.
Any and all of Tyler Perry's productions. Greenleaf.
That's not what you want to hear, Rochelle, but it's true.
And Black as Fuck.
This will be a great place to play Count the Black People.
That'll be a very short game.
Incredibly short.
And the winner is the Insecure Writers Room.
This ain't no low-key accomplishment either. Congratulations to that very Black team and those talented Black writers.
Now, if there's one thing that I love, it's when some rapping ass singers or singing ass singers or singing ass rappers or rappers that sing or rappers that rap try their hand at acting.
Me too, Danielle. Like, for real, think about this. Did you know that even if the Skippies existed back in 1993, Lauryn Hill still wouldn't qualify for Sister Act 2 because we found out she was a rapper after the movie dropped.
The more you know. Our nominees for Rapper or Singer turned Actor Award for Best Turn as an Actor by a person we mostly know for rapping or singing are Mary J. Blige in Power Book 2 Ghost.
You don't say that name anymore.
Method Man in Power Book 2 Ghost.
Get that? We'll talk.
Meek Mill in Charm City King.
People like us don't get no second chances, Mouse.
And Ice Cube in The High Note.
You know what? 20% of that's mine.
Unbelievable.
And the Skippy goes to Mary J. Blige in Power Book 2 Ghost. Here's to even more multi-hyphenate talent in 2021, and hopefully no more hateration or holleration in that dancery.
This goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Black folks define and push the culture forward. And social media was a huge part of that in 2020, from creating the most popular challenges that went viral to memes that exemplified exactly how we felt during times of social distancing.
The nominees for our first ever Wipe Down the Switch Before You Bust It, But Don't Rush award for Best Social Media Challenge, Meme, or Occasion that got us through quarantine category are the Bust It Challenge, the Wipe It Down Challenge,
Wipe it down, wipe.
the You About to Lose Your Job.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
Final video, the Flip the Switch Challenge,
I just flipped the switch.
the Renegade Challenge, which is one of those that I couldn't do to save my life, the Don't Rush Challenge,
She wanna give crutch. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod, man, a real life.
and the Say So Challenge.
And the winner is... You're about to lose your job. Props to Janiqua Charles for creating this catchy tune that also became a protest anthem last year.
You are detaining me for nothing.
Salute.
If there's anything that I did during quarantine, it was consume endless hours of TV, from dramas and comedies to limited series and yes, even reality TV. Because if we're being honest, they just suck you in.
Whether you're a love and hip hop head or prefer the Real Housewives franchise, there's something for everyone out there. Here are our nominees for You Finna Get Hit by This Glass Award for Best Reality TV Show featuring your cousins you only claim because they're on television category. The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I'm talking about you, bitch, about a goddamn dog.
Love and Hip Hop New York, the original, baby.
Wednesday I said, Peter, please come to my make me me. And what did you do? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the turned one.
Maybe I had the coochie cream because my was yo dirty ass.
Ready to Love, a show I refuse to watch.
Then it's gonna be a sausage fest, and I am famished.
Black Ink Crew New York, a show I'm embarrassed to admit that I watch.
Things been up here before, but this is a whole new level.
Married to Medicine.
You're
And the Real Housewives of Potomac.
not talking about that.
Shout out to Karen Huger.
The You Finna Get Hit by the Glass Award winner is the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Shut the f up, okay?
Shout out to my cousin, Candy Burris. Not my cousin.
For our final award, we want to recognize an outstanding individual who both had an impressive career in television and film and exemplified a commitment to entertainment and excellence in Blackness, just like this award's namesake.
The recipient of this year's Clifton Powell Lifetime Achievement Award is none other than the incredible Chadwick Boseman.
I don't know what your future is, but if you're willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. Now, this is your time.
Rest in peace to one of the greatest to ever do it.
Thank you so much for joining us for our second annual Blackest Awards. Truly, the Skippies are only made possible due to the amazing brilliance of Black folks and to you who all voted for your favorite this year.
Be sure to find out who some of the other winners are on the route. Trust me, you want to know who took home the Wendy Williams Wigs and Wizardry with Weave Award. Basically, you want to know what amount of Blackness walked away with a Skippy in 2021.
In the meantime, be sure to stay connected with The Root on social and stay safe during these uncertain and unprecedented times.